Today I'm going to show you how to make a quick, clean and simple card with retiring Stampin' Up! A Happy Hooray stamp set. Come and watch! I'm going to dress up my clean and simple A Happy Hooray card by adding an embossed border. I'm going to do that easily by using the borders plate that fits in the Simply Scored scoring tool. So what I have here is my Whisper White cardstock base cut to 4 1/4 by 11, and I want the raised border right over here. And so what I'm going to need to do is do the embossing on the reverse side. And so before I do that, I'm going to run my fingers over it. This is going to make it smoother. It's adding a little bit of oil, the natural oil from my hands, for the stylus to run over it. And so I need this butted up against the top, and let me go ahead and scoot this up so you can now see where I'm working. And, well, that's not convenient. I can't see through it. Well, thankfully it comes with a guide, so this just goes right over top. And so now I'm going to make sure I like my placement for my dashes. Since I can see through it, let's hit these as best as I can. Down just a little bit more. Great, I have a full dash there and a full dash there. Okay, liking that a lot. So now it includes the stylus tool. And I want to make sure I'm looking pretty straight. I'm thinking that's looking really good. So now I'm going to apply some pressure and just fit in. Look how that, just right in here. It does glide so much better once you either run wax paper or your fingers over it. Welcome to StampingSmiles.com. I'm Shelley Godby, the owner and CEO of Stamping Smiles, and for 14 years I've been teaching others how to create their own hand-stamped smiles. Okay, one more time for good measure. Although I could put it back on and line it up. I just really like to press well for a very nice embossed image. Oh, look at that. This card is already looking good. Wait till we go ahead and add the rest to it. I added a strip of the hexagon pattern from the Back to Black Designer Series paper, and that coordinates with the hexagon stamp from the Happy Hooray stamp set. And so what we need now is some Whisper White cardstock, and I have here the rich Raspberry Classic Stampin' Pad. Beautiful contrast with the black. And so we're going to push, flip, lock that lid into place, and tap on here, get it inked up, and let's go over here. And because it's a solid stamp, I want to press a little bit longer. I want a really good deep image. Oh, beautiful. So now we're going to be able to punch this out with the coordinating hexagon punch. I just love that Stampin' Up! Has so many stamp sets that coordinate with punches or dies, so we don't have to hand cut all this. And so I'm putting this in upside down, looking really good, and punch that out. Fantastic. Just a couple more steps now to finish my clean and simple A Happy Hooray card. But keep watching. I have a couple more card ideas using the Back to Black Designer Series paper and the Happy Hooray. So I have here the Tuxedo Black Memento ink pad. I'm going to make sure I ink it up really well. These aren't our firm foam pads. It's a different pad. So remember we used to pound, pound, pound? So good coverage. And then this is floppy because it's a whole card front. So I like to make sure that I have it as flat as possible. So I'm going to open it up and go ahead and stamp right here. Oh, beautiful. Loving that. And so then we have our high there that we stamped. Alrighty, let's get a Stampin' Dimensional or two. Oh, you know what? I think one will be fine. Get that backing off. Cute. Looking really nice. Let me show you the other two. I forgot to show you my little something something inside. I stamped the flower again in the corner for a nice finishing touch. And then I promised you a couple more card ideas. Isn't this a great masculine card? The feather and the thanks are also included in the A Happy Hooray stamp set. And the coordinating designer paper, another pattern from the Back to Black Designer Series paper. And the third card idea is a floral pattern from the Back to Black Designer paper. This is Bermuda Bay cardstock punched with the Bitty Butterfly punch. And the thank you, Well, that's from the Also Retiring Says It All stamp set. So if you would like to order any of these retiring products, they're available in my online store. Now the stamp sets, A Happy Hooray and Says It All, they're guaranteed through May 26th, and after that they're while supplies last or June 2nd. The Back to Black Designer Series paper, well, that's while supplies last. We don't know how long that could last. That could sell out any time, or at best, June 2nd. So get on over to my online store if you'd like to make clean and simple cards with A Happy Hooray and Back to Black Designer Series paper. My online store is www.shopwithshelly.com. I'm Shelly Godby, teaching you how to create hand stamped smiles. Thanks for watching.